In today's video, I'll walk you through the essential documents required for the US tourist visa interview, and I'll also show you how to arrange them for a smooth and confident experience. So let's get started. The first essential documents required for your US tourist visa interview is a document titled Form DS-160 Confirmation Page. So the DS-160 confirmation page, as you can see on the screen, is a two-pager document that shows clearly your personal details and also your passport details with your pictures, of course. And you get this DS-160 confirmation after you have successfully filled the DS-160 form. I have a video of how you can fill the DS-160 form and submit. Once you submit, you get this confirmation page. So this is the first document you need to have for your US tourist visa interview. Of course, the most critical document aside the DS-160 confirmation page, which is the second document, is your international passport, which must be valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay in the US. Another critical document that you need is the visa application fee receipt. Of course, it is that proof of payment that shows that you have paid your visa fee. As you can see on the screen, this is what it looks like. So you need to have this in hard copy when you're going for your visa interview. The appointment confirmation letter is another critical document that you need to take along for your tourist visa interview. So of course, it is a confirmation of your scheduled visa interview appointment. So you need to have it handy, and this is what it looks like as I'll be showing you on the screen. Also, you need to have a passport sized photograph. So you need to follow the US visa photo specifications as you are seeing on the screen. Have it handy and ensure that your photo meets that specification. So these first 5 documents are what you'll be needing to gain entry into the embassy just before your interview. So basically, just have these 5 documents placed at the first part of your documents that you'll be taking to the embassy, so that once you are requested for it, you don't need to scatter your documents in between. You give them and you gain entry, without any confusion or without any anxiety or what have you. Also, other critical documents which are purpose specific documents that you'll be needing during your US visa interview, the tourist visa interview, is basically an invitation letter if you have been invited by a company from the US, or a conference invitation letter, which you can see on the screen, stating your conference registration, confirming your conference registration with every necessary details of the applicant. Also, if it's a family invite, like you're seeing the invitation on the screen, you can also use that as part of your supporting documents when you're going to your tourist visa interview. And of course, financial documents, which are recent 3 to 6 months bank statements proving that you can afford the trip, or if you've been sponsored, then sponsorship letter and financial statements of the sponsor would also be required as you proceed for your tourist visa interview at the US Embassy. Other supporting documents like employment letter, pay slips, evidence of tax returns, proof of business ownership if you're self-employed, can also be vital documents you can put together to support your visa interview at the embassy. Lastly, you need to show evidence of home ties. So copies of property documents, family documents like marriage certificate, children birth certificate, family pictures, and every other document that you can use to show that you have obligation to come back to your home country is quite necessary when you are going for your visa interview. Also, if you have a leave of absence letter from your employer, you can also add that to prove that you return to work after your trip. If you have previous travel history in your old passport different from the passport you are submitting during your visa interview, it's highly recommended that you go with those old passports, of course, with the previous visas on them, to show that you have good travel history and you are really going to maintain your immigration record when you visit the US. So ensure that you organize these documents neatly, and of course prepare to explain the purpose of your trip clearly and confidently during your visa interview. I have videos that have shown practical, good responses that should be provided during a US visa interview. I have guidelines that will help you to answer these questions and how best you can provide that response that will convince the visa officer. So I'll drop the link in the description section. You can look at it, click on it, and practice. Use this as a practice as you prepare for your US visa interview. So if you find this content very useful, please like, please share, please comment. Please also subscribe so that the YouTube algorithm will also populate this particular video to a wider audience. Until that next video, thank you and bye bye.